This is the book of Matthew, chapter 24, verse 6. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must first come to pass, but the end is not yet. Matthew 24, verse 7. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom. And there shall be famines and pestilence and earthquakes in diverse places. Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, or Garkadash. Shalom to the elders for preaching the word truthfully and sincerely. And shalom to the Akim, scattered through the four corners of the globe, preaching the word truthfully and sincerely as well too. And I say shalom to the Akim out there. And this is a sit-down lesson that I want to bring out from RT.com as of August the 8th, 2023. Alternative world news from RT.com, and it reads, U.S. deployed 3,000 troops to Middle East. It says the move comes after Iran boasts its own naval capabilities with a series of new weapons. The U.S. military has deployed thousands of troops and additional Navy assets to the Middle East, stressing the need to deter Iran's forces after accusing Tehran of harassing commercial vessels and other destabilizing actions. The U.S. Navy fifthly announced the decision on Monday, noting that more than 3,000 Marines and sailors had arrived in the Red Sea aboard an impetuous assault ship and a dock land vessel the day prior. This unit adds significant operational flexibility and capability as we work alongside the international partners to deter the destabilizing activities and de-escalate regional tensions caused by Iran's harassment and siege of merchant vessels earlier this year, the Fifth Fleet spokesman Commander Tim Hawkins told The Hill in a statement. The ambitiously assault ship sent to the latest deployment of the USS Bataan also carried any additional air assets the Navy added. Though it did not specify systems on board, the military said that the ship can carry more than 2 dozens of multi-wings and fixed-wing aircraft, including the Osprey tilt Walter aircraft and the AV-8B Harrier attack jets, in addition to the number of landing craft, the smaller USS Carrier Hall, a docked ship which act as a support vessel for operations involving the lands and ambuscade attacks. According to the U.S. Central Command Defense Secretary Lloyd Austin ordered the move in July in response to recent attempts by Iran to seize commercial ships in the region, though Washington has repeatedly accused the Islamic Republic for such sieges since 2019. The allegations have only grown louder in recent months, with the Pentagon announcing several new deployments in that time. In mid-July, the Defense Department said it will send F-35 and F-16 fighter jets to the Middle East along a guided missile destroyer to defend U.S. interests and safeguard freedom and navigation, citing Iran's destabilizing activities in the Straits of Hormuz. This followed another Navy deployment earlier this year, while Washington is now reportedly considering whether to station armed personnel aboard commercial ships to prevent Iran's siegers. And it says, just one day after the U.S. Bataan arrived in the Red Sea, Iran state media report that the country's naval has been outfitted with new weapons, including reconnaissance and combat drones, electronic warfare equipment, truck modern missile launchers, and hundreds of cruise and ballistic missiles. The commenting of the new capability of Navy Commander Azriel Tenscrawley said these systems would improve accuracy in enabling long-range strikes. Iran has repeatedly condemned the U.S. to warmongering and escalating tensions with its regular military activities around the Persian Gulf following another encounter with the commercial ship accused of smuggling last month. Iran Rear Admiral Razan Zahari claimed the U.S. warplanes tried to help the ship escape but was unsuccessful. Read that again. It's the book of Matthew 24, verse 6. It reads, "And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars, that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet." This is the book of Joel, chapter 3. As we continue to see the tensions are increasing between Iran and the United States of the recent siege of the oil tanks over there in that region near the Persian Gulf area over there. And this is the book of Joel, chapter 3, verse 9. "Proclaim ye this amongst the Gentiles, prepare war, wake up the mighty man, let all the men of war draw near, and let them come up." Right, and that's what we're seeing over there in the Middle East, as the tensions are increasing between Iran and the United States. So with that, hopefully this lesson was edifying of this recent news article. And I remember I did a previous lesson in regards to this situation. And I believe I did a lesson the day before yesterday when Iran has response to the latest activities of the United States deploying troops over there and deploying their military equipment over there in that region over there due to the recent of the United States accusing Iran continue to do the siege of oil tanks over there in that region. They've been doing this ever since 2019, according to the report from the United States in that particular situation. Now you had this latest story that comes out as of August the 8th, 2023, from RT.com, Alternative World News, as it says again, U.S. deployed 3,000 troops to the Middle East. And this is from the response of Iran responded to the United States of them deploying troops over there and their military equipment as well too. And it says the move comes after Iran boosted its own naval capabilities with a series of new weapons. So with that, hopefully this lesson was edifying. I would like to give all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai Ba'ashem, Wakar Kadash. Shalom to the elders for preaching the word truthfully and sincerely. And shalom to the Akim, scattered through the four corners of the globe, preaching the word truthfully and sincerely as well too. And until next time, I will say shalom.